They treated me like a human being.
Jacoby and Myers will fight for the justice you deserve. And if we don't win, you won't pay a penny. Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
Joy is who you share it with.
Oh, what bloody fun. Fa la la Flora to you today. NBC4 News at 11 a.m. Start breaking news.
That breaking news coming from Mount Baldy, where search and rescue crews are attempting to recover 3 bodies there. Bodies of 3 hikers. The search began Monday morning when a 19-year-old hiker reportedly fell 500 feet near the trail during the search for the teen. San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies discovered 2 other hikers in the same area. Strong winds prevented a helicopter rescue, but a medic was able to drop down last night and determine all 3 people were dead. Now, this morning, crews are back on the ground working to recover their bodies. And we want to show you some live pictures here from the scene from NBC4 photojournalist Alex Vasquez and the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office telling us crews have conducted 7 rescues in the past 2 weeks in that area. And we also have NBC4's Christian Cáceres headed to the scene right now to look for reports later today on the NBC4 News. Good morning. I'm Camilla Rambaldi in for Annabelle Sedano. Now to our other big story this morning. Another storm system is making its way to Southern California. This is a live look at the radar, and this next round of rain could impact how you plan on ringing in the new year. We have team coverage at this hour. Guad Venegas is in Pasadena with more on what could be a wet Rose Parade and Rose Bowl. But first, let's get started with NBC4 meteorologist Melissa McGee, and she's tracking the timing of it all for us this morning. Hey, Melissa.
Yeah. Hi there, Camilla. And yeah, we will get into the details of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day because that's very important. And yes, the rain is on the way. But first things first, we still do have this wind advisory up until 3 o'clock today, really for those wind-prone spots. So we're still looking at winds gusting anywhere from 45 to, in some isolated spots, up to 60 miles per hour. Looking at some of the current gusts across the region, Santa Clarita, close to 30 miles per hour. You can see 26 miles per hour there in Oxnard. But you look off and you can see the purple up in the mountains there. That's an indication of winds anywhere from 40 to 50 miles per hour. All right, let's get into it. We're tracking 2 systems for the rest of the week. The first one Wednesday, New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Scattered showers are possible. The heaviest is going to be overnight when you're ringing in the beginning of 2026 and for the parade on New Year's Day. The next system late Friday into our Saturday. On and off showers possible. The steadier rain will arrive at night. So overall, an unsettled start to 2026. I've got Futurecast on standby. We'll track it for you coming up with your first alert forecast. Camilla, back over to you.
All right, Melissa, thank you. And for the first time in 20 years, it's likely going to be a rainy New Year's Day, and that means a rainy Rose Parade and Rose Bowl. This morning, News Chopper 4 got a bird's eye view of all the preparations underway, and our Guad Venegas in Pasadena now with new details on events you can attend leading up to the parade.
Hey, Camila, good morning. We are getting close to the big day. The weather is changing. Everyone's been talking about the rain. We're going to talk a little bit about what people should do with the rain if they come out to the Rose Parade. But there's a bunch of fun stuff people can do in the days before the parade, right? You can go see the floats. You can actually go to a band fest that's happening today. A lot of cool stuff. So to talk more about that, Candy Carlson from Tournament of Roses, you guys organize everything that's happening. You're going to tell me, what can people still do? We've got 2 more days before the parade. Tell me about the exciting stuff people can check out.
So we have today a band fest, which is down at Pasadena City College, and it's an opportunity for all of our marching bands to do their field shows. So we get to see what they can do outside of marching.
These are the bands that are going to be part of the parade.
Correct.
And people can already go see what the floats are like, right?
They're spectacular. I saw them last night, and they're coming together. I promise I'll be ready.
This is at the Rosemont Pavilion, or how does that work for someone that wants to come check them out?
Of course. So it's decorating places is what we call it. It's down at Rosemont Pavilion. It's right at the Rose Bowl Stadium. And we have tickets available, and those are on tournamentofroses.com.
Okay, now for people that want to go to the parade, It's probably going to rain. You brought the poncho. Why is it important for people to have a poncho?
Well, we don't like to say the word that begins with an R around here. So I will not say that word. But in case sparkles fall from the sky, we really recommend that guests, that way they'll be able to enjoy
Because umbrellas are not allowed, which is what I want to make sure we say.
Yes, umbrellas are not allowed. And it's for visibility because we want everyone to enjoy the parade and not have to have any sort of visual, anything blocked for them.
Okay, now if people want to get tickets, they can still buy tickets for the stands, and they can also camp out if they want to do the full adventure, right?
Yes.
Final advice for someone that wants to go to the parade.
For the so final advice is parade tickets to be in the grandstands are sharpseating.com. And then if you want to come and be on the curb, we'd love to have you. You can just look up and see the parade up close.
All right, there you go, guys. Rain ending January 1st. The Rose Parade, you still have time to make your arrangements. And if you do come out, make sure you bring that poncho. Back to you, Camila.
All right, and before the Rose Parade, there will be several New Year's Eve events where people can ring in 2026, and many of them are outdoors. Despite the rainy forecast, big events will be in Grand Park in downtown LA. This is video from last year's celebration. Thousands of people turn up each year. It's a free event with 2 music stages, immersive art installations, food trucks, and a big midnight projection show on LA City Hall. And you can bring an umbrella there, but it can't be more than 12 inches when collapsed. And the rain is stopping fun in Marina del Rey. Either the New Year's Eve fireworks show and glow party is still on, rain or shine, and it's also free. Meantime, in Fullerton, the city making the decision there to cancel its New Year's Eve event because of the forecast for rain and high winds. And a stretch of Angeles Crest Highway remains closed in the mountains north of Los Angeles after our Christmas week storm brought several days of rain. Right now, all lanes of State Route 2 are closed east of Newcomb's Ranch to State Route 138. Caltrans says the stretch will be closed indefinitely after severe road damage there. And this is leading up to Wrightwood and Big Pines. Crews have been working since the weekend to clear boulders and fix roads that buckled. And now over to Sylmar. This is what remains of a large tree that fell on a home there as cleanup continues. The family says it sounded like an explosion when it came down yesterday. It narrowly missed a man who was sleeping inside. The tree landed on top of the home and part of it tore through the roof and right into the bedroom, as you can see there. And the tree missed the man by just a few feet.
I jumped off my bed, and when I jumped off my bed, that's when I screamed for my sister. And then when the second one hit, that's when I didn't hear nothing from my sister, so I yelled louder. And then that's when she came out. She's like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh my God."
The family tells us they may cut down more trees around home to prevent this from happening again. All right, we want to get you outside, taking a live look over Mount Wilson at this hour. A lot of clouds here, and you can already start to see some of those raindrops on the camera lens there. A reminder that now is a good time to download our NBCLA app. It gives you direct access to our first radar network, which means you can track the forecast anytime, and you can also customize weather alerts and notifications to your neighborhood. Meantime, arrests have been made in 2 separate deadly hit-and-run crashes, and that includes one that killed a 4-year-old child back in March. NBC4's Brittany Hope is live in Crenshaw, where a press conference announcing those arrests just wrapped up. And Brittany, they've also announced a search for a 3rd hit-and-run driver here.
Hi, Mel. I want to start first with that newer case that we want to tell you about. This hit and run happened on December 10th, and the man who was killed was 32 years old. His family shared a photo of him with us, so we're going to show that to you. He's the man standing in the back with a beard. Tomas Lopez Onofre was described as a brother and son, and he was the main caregiver for his grandma. Now, we're going to show you the video given to us by police because they need the public help finding the driver. We do want to warn you, though, it is graphic, so we are pausing it before you see the impact. Onofre was trying to cross the street when he was hit and killed on Florence near Kansas Avenue. Police say they are looking for this white Cadillac. It has 4 doors and a sunroof. Now we're going to show you some video of that Cadillac before the hit and run happened. It's clear video. Investigators say they're